In setting up my new shop, I have got some old speakers that I had in the house for a long time, and the wife lets me, she doesn't really like listening to music too much, like at all, so I've decided that in my interim Dio shop right here, I'm going to have some good tunes. Got the bass, I've got a surround Kenwood system, and the light don't work on that, which is kind of annoying sometimes. And a 300 CD changer, old one, and my on-Kyle speakers. I also have miscellaneous speakers from different times, but what I'm practicing on is, these are some of my old ones. As you can see, the white around here is all caulking. And what I wanted to see is, since speakers' main goal is to push air, they have to push air against something, so that's why they have an enclosure. And you can see this one right here. So what I'm doing, I'm going to put these up on the wall right here, right above my tools, so that I can have some really good tunes when I work this summer. You know, no time like starting at the present, especially when you're my age. You know, I'm not getting no younger. What I've done is, these two enclosures look alike, but they're not. Last night I came in and I took the, that's nice, isn't it? I took the rings off of these, and the speakers out. It's got a nice heavy gate to it, and if you look in here, there's nothing in there except a little tiny crossover, nothing else. But what I've done is I've taken the two little mid-ranges out, and that's a tweeter. On this one, I put a little bit of rags in here for muffling, and then what I did was I used clear. This is clear caulk. You can buy it in any store. It goes on white, and it dries, like you'll see right here, it dries completely clear. So I took the speakers out, put the caulk around it, dropped them back in, like here. I put this caulk around here, dropped them back in, put the screws back in here, and then went around right here. Now the next thing I'll do, and I've also gone clear caulk right around here, and here, and here, and I will turn this enclosure over and do it on the other side. You'll be amazed at how much more clearer your music is, which is no big deal to me at my age, but it's just, I like things that work a little bit more efficient than like the way they're supposed to work. So I'm going to do this one and caulk it all in, and then caulk in all the seams, and see if I get better sounds. Okay. Here's another set of speakers I'm working on. These are your average store-bought cone, cardboard cone filters with, let's just say that if you looked underneath there, you'd see little Mickey Mouse faces all the way around there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these speakers more efficient. I don't really need them for my sound system here. I mean, I've kind of overkilled it, but hell, I'm American. We do everything big here. And I'm not even in Texas. So, as long as I was fixing the other speakers, I'm going to fix these. Now the air, as far as I know about speakers, and I don't know that much, I'm not an audiophile, and it doesn't impress me that much. I just want the speakers to be a little efficient, that's all. So what these speakers are supposed to do is move air, bump, 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 back and forth. So, and they also need a little thing called padding in here, or something to muffle the sound, so there is no So there isn't, so that gives it a good bass sound, I guess. These are both about 5-inch mid-range, and it has a little tweeter in between it. It's a really nice speaker system for the money, but I'm going to put one of these under here, and a little bit of, these are painting rags you can buy for, I don't know, $5 a bundle. Now I'm going to take my caulk right here, my clear caulk, and I'll run it all the way around this bead right here under the speaker, and that will seal any air from going boom 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 out of here. Then what I'm going to do is, I'll do that on each speaker. Then what I will do is go around on this bead right here, on the front here and the back down here, to get a kind of an air sealed case. Now it may not work better, it might. At the end of the day, I can say that I've got a little bit more better work with my caulking. So it's winter here, I'm freezing my ass off, it's colder than a witch's tit, but at least I'm not in Brisbane, Australia, where, you know, every day is a sea adventure. It doesn't flood here, nothing happens here. This town is known throughout the land, throughout the history of the United States, as a graveyard with lights. It's that boring. So nothing happens here. That's why we're moving to Australia. I just love Brisbane. I just love it. So if you happen to see an old man, crazy yank, going by 150 miles an hour on a Honda Dio, that would be me. Okay, God bless Australia, and I hope you get over your crisis real soon. I hope the government builds a couple more big dams somewhere inland for the flooding, and Godspeed, my friends.